we just got finished reading One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, and now we're going to do our graphing activity. I bought some colored goldfish, and I'm going to give you a couple, and we're going to make different types of graphs to show how many goldfish we have. But before we get started, let's review. Who can tell me the 3 types of graphs we've been talking about in math? Zanaya, give me one. Bar graph is one. Daniel?
Pictograph.
Pictograph is another. Who remembers that third? We did it with our shoe sizes. Hunter? We have bar graph, pictograph. Rowan?
What is here?
You're in here.
I think I know the name.
Megan?
Plot graph?
Yeah, the line plot. When we had the number line and we put X's. Okay, so first we said bar graph, and that one's the one with the bars, and you see how tall, how long the bars are, and we would go over and see what number it lined up with, bar graph. And then the pictograph had the pictures, where we drew a picture to represent each item, and when we did our favorite subjects, and we went through and each picture represented a student that liked that subject. And then line plot, that's what we did with our shoe sizes, when we measured how big our feet were, and we put X's, and each X represents one person that has that shoe size. Okay? Today we're going to do first a pictograph, and then a bar graph. Alright? So you've already got your graph on your desk. Check to make sure you have your name on it. Put your name. And I'm going to come around and put some goldfish on your paper towel. And don't touch the goldfish yet. Don't eat the goldfish yet. After the lesson, you'll get to eat them. But for now, don't eat them. We need them for the lesson, okay? So I'm going to come around and give you some goldfish, and just don't touch them yet. So who thinks, who can make some predictions about what our graphs are going to turn out looking like? Like, are they all going to be the same?
No.
No? Okay, so why will they be different? Can someone raise their hand and tell me why? Why would they all be different? Adriana?
Because they're 4 in different colors. There's different colors in there.
Yeah, each pile is going to be different. It's just kind of random, whichever ones you get. All right, and for the colors, I have yellow, orange, red, and green. So see if you can tell the difference between yellow and orange, because they can kind of be similar. And I'm just guessing when I'm dumping them on. When you get them on your paper towel, let's go ahead and sort them into piles. Sort them into piles. Just on your paper towel, sort them. Don't put them on your graph yet. I know, they don't want to come out. The little fish don't want to be used.
They don't like you. They like you and Myrtle Beach. Or they want to be like ocean.
Caleb, how's your sorting going? You have them all sorted? Can you make a prediction? Which do you think you're going to have the most of? What's it looking like over there? Oh, green one. Yeah, just sort them on your paper towel first, and then we'll put them all, we'll graph them together. Alright, go ahead and sort them on your paper towel. Okay, yeah, that's good question. If you have some broken ones, it's up to you if you want to count them. Or you can make a little pile of the broken ones and not count them. It's up to you. Just make a little pile. We're going to eat them all after. Yes. Just one little green one. This poor little green one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Now that we have them sorted on our paper towels, we're going to make a pictograph. Now remind me, what is a pictograph? And it has pictures. So instead of actually drawing the fish, we're just going to set them on our paper. So organize them on your paper by lining up. On the first row, you'll line up all your yellow fish, one in each little box. And then you'll do all of your orange fish, one in each little box. And make a pictograph with them. Oh my goodness, Evelyn's is going off the page. Let's see. Just set it. You just keep on your paper towel. We'll say that you have your whole graph filled. Line them all up nice and neat. Remember how we talked about when we were making our pictograph, it was important when we were drawing the people or drawing the books, we had to make them the same size. Oh, you lined them all up. Yep, you all filled up. So here, since all the goldfish are already the same size, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about drawing them the exact same size. Get them all lined up. Alright, and once you get them lined up, once you get your pictograph, I want you to turn and look at someone at your tables. Compare your graphs and talk about something that's the same and something that's different. You can just get right and line up your other ones. Oh my goodness, I can see all of those. Okay. I'll talk to you. You didn't finish one. Do your orange one. Say, just see if you have anything that's the same. Did you guys have anything that was the same? You both have the same, the nose, yellow, that's the same. Alright, and then do your red ones. And your green. And top to brown. Do you guys have anything that's the same? You both have a lot of yellows. They both went off the chart. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on you. Let's come back as a class. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me something similar you found between you and someone at your table? What was the similarity you found? Bella? They both have 3 green fish. Okay. Anna? 19 fish altogether? Okay, that's cool. Zoe, what did you guys find that was the same?
Me and Nadir had 6 oranges and 3 greens.
6 oranges and 3 greens. Landon, what did you and Megan find over here? Their graphs were completely different. Nothing was the same.
I mean, 6, you have 18, but I have 6 yellows.
And then what do we talk about? How even though they don't have the same number of any kind, What did you both have the most of?
Yellow.
Yellow. Who had the most yellows?
I know.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people that had a lot of yellow. That seemed like the popular color in the bag, the original color.
The popular color to me was orange.
All right, so who found a difference? What was a good difference? Something that was just completely different between you and your partner.
I got
Cody.
a question.
What?
I want to do the same.
Oh, you want to do the same?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you find that was the same?
Me and Jordan had 2 red and 3 yellow. I mean orange. Green.
You had green, yes. You did 2 reds and 3 greens. Okay, something that was completely different between you and a partner. Rowan.
Me and Serena both had the same oranges.
You both had the same oranges, so that was something that was the same. Now let's switch to differences. What was something that was completely different? Keyshawn, what was something different between your graphs?
Evelyn, I got 6 yellow and she got 10.
She has 10. Okay, 6 yellow versus 10 yellow. Megan.
Brandon has 1 and I have 5 green.
He only has 1 little green, but you had 5. Okay, Adriana.
Our whole team had 8 yellow fish except for Hunter.
Except for Hunter. Everyone else had 8 though. Okay, put your hands down. Now I want you to use your crayons and we're going to make a bar graph. So for each fish that you have, you're going to color in 1 square. So Max has 5 yellow fish. So he'll color in 5 of his yellow squares. And you can do it all the same color or you can switch the different colors of the fish, like yellow bar for yellow, green for green. And yeah, take them off. And if yours go off the graph, just color it all the way to the end. Show me that you filled the whole thing. Okay. And then at the bottom, I did put the numbers on your graph to help guide you. Make sure you're counting them.
I'm circling faster than fun.
Okay. So go ahead and use bars to show me how many of each fish you had. Use that one little orange one. Yep. If you want to, I would put them on my paper towel so they don't get crayon on them. And then they're not in the way when you're coloring the rest. I like how quietly you guys are working. Working hard. Nicholas, do you remember how many you have of each one?
Yep.
Yep? Okay.
I remember because I had 4 of everything else except for the...
Oh, well, that makes it easy. What's up, Black Panthers? Well, don't eat them yet. You already fished your graph? Oh my. Let's look at Eric's. She didn't get that many goldfish, just a couple.
How many did you...
She has 1 orange, 3 red,
orange?
2 greens.
Oh, I had 2 greens. I got 1 orange. I had 1 green.
So Eric, what can you tell me by looking at this graph?
I have 6 yellow fish, 1 orange, 3 red fish, and 2 green.
Which did you have the most of? Yellow fish.
Everybody has the most the yellow. I know.
Did anyone have a different, did anyone not have yellow as the most? A different color that they had the most of? What did you have the most of, Caleb?
Red.
Red. Zoe?
Red.
Red. Okay, that's interesting. Any other colors besides? Yair? They tied? They're okay, they tied. Oh, look at this. Did you have exactly 9 or did you have even more? You had 9 exactly. So which one had the least? The redfish, that bar stuff. The shortest. Only 2 little redfish. Very good.
Give me
done, I want to check out your graph. Oh, so which did you have the least of? Green and orange, they tied. How many more red fish did you have than green fish? 2 more. Yep, you had 2 extra red ones. Very good. Oh, well, which did you have the least of? Red and green, they tied. How many more orange fish did you have than red fish? 1 extra orange one. Oh, just a little green fish.
I'm finished too.
Okay, how many more yellow fish did you have than green fish? 8. All those little ones tied. So she has a tie for the least. She has the most yellow, and then a tie here with orange, red, green.
Me too, Megan.
Yeah, she had 5 of each of them.
Only mine's 4.
And 1 extra yellow. That was almost a perfect, like having the same amount of each color. It was almost perfect.
So close.
Whoa, okay, so which did you have the least of?
Orange.
Orange. And then which was the second least? Green, and then yellow had the most. You're alternating colors. Oh, you accidentally did 3 instead of, how many were you supposed to do? Just 1? Okay, well go ahead and do your green one. Maybe I'll come and give you 3 more little red ones.
And Erin dropped. She had the least amount and dropped part of hers.
I have some extra. Alright, so you have the most yellow as well, and which one's the least? Okay, how many more orange did you have compared to green? 3. Oh, which did you have the least of? It was a tie. How many orange and green did you have all together? The most red, that's cool. That's different than everyone else's. Which did you have the least of, Serena? Green. Finish up the item down here. Yeah, it's okay. I can't believe I had to like
Miss Spearman, where are you going?
Alright, it looks like everyone is finishing up. Which did you have the least of? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at Keyshawn's draft. He had a tie for first with yellow and orange, and a tie for last with red and green.
Let me see. That me and Keyshawn both have the same yellow and oranges and the red.
Let me see. You guys had interesting ones at this table. I wanted to see. That was the one I wanted. He didn't use colors, but look at Nicholas's. He had the most yellow, and then all the others tied for 4. Alright, as you finish up your graph, you can go ahead and eat your goldfish. Okay. After you finish coloring all your bars in, you're done, and you can eat your goldfish.